I get it. You're scared. It's not an easy decision to make to potentially leave your current job or your current career to pursue something that seems a bit of a dream. To actually be able to make money by pursuing your passion isn't something that people get to do every day. It was a scary decision that I made 8 years ago. And it wasn't an easy one, and it wasn't one that I take lightly. And I won't say that it was easy to get to where I am today. But I can tell you that not a day has gone by that I've regretted making this decision. 8 years ago, I had a choice to make. And I chose to do something that I knew that I would love for the rest of my life. I was starting out in an industry that is known for being cutthroat, for being challenging at times. And I knew that I wanted to do this. I knew that I had made the right choice. The second that I stepped into my first consultation, I don't know if you've ever had that job or done something where you sort of feel as though it doesn't fit you. And that's how I felt in my previous career. I often get asked where I came from. And if you haven't done one of my webinars, you might not know my story. So I'll give you sort of a brief version of my story now. Back in high school, and when I was trying to decide what to do for the rest of my life, no one thought to encourage me to pursue a creative field. Not because they didn't think I was talented, not because they didn't think I would be successful, but because it just wasn't what you did. It was considered an artsy sort of direction to go in, and it wasn't something that you were supposed to choose to do. It was something you did as a hobby on the side. So I pursued my other passion at that time, which was math. I've always enjoyed problem solving. I excelled at maths and sciences in school. And at that time, computers and computer science were really on the rise. So I was encouraged to go in that direction, especially being a female in the tech industry at that time. It was practically unheard of. So I decided to move away from home, my home of Windsor, Ontario, to move to Waterloo region, just a few hours away, and pursue my new dream of becoming a mathematician, a computer science tech at University of Waterloo. I realized pretty quickly that computers were not my thing. As much as I enjoyed using them, I didn't enjoy the behind the scenes as much as the others did. So I quickly transferred out into math program, where I continued to pursue my studies and excel at them. And in the meantime, I also did a minor in business. And when I graduated with my brand new shiny math degree, I thought, what the heck am I supposed to do with this? Turns out there was quite a field for me. So I started off at an energy company working as an energy analyst. Sounds boring, but it was actually pretty exciting. Energy industry is pretty interesting if you ever had a chance to go in that direction. It definitely is pretty cool. But it also has a lot of instability. There's lots of ups and downs. And after about a year or so, my job just didn't work out the way that I'd hoped it would. So I went back to the drawing board, and I found another job that suited me a little bit better. It was for a for a promotional products company as a custom product specialist. So I was responsible for costing all of their products, determining what it cost to produce them, and helping them to be more efficient at the way that they produce them, as well as quoting any new products that we wanted to add to our catalog or custom requests by clients. So this sort of got my creative juices flowing a little bit more. It definitely brought out the side of me that I hadn't seen in a long time. And the more that I got into the creative side in that business, the more I knew there was something missing from my everyday. So after a few years there, I was given an opportunity to make a choice. And I decided to return to bartending full-time, which is something that I did part-time all through my university days and establishing my career in the early days. I went back to bartending full-time and decided I was going to go into business for myself. So I had actually just recently purchased my house, which is going on 70 years now. At the time, it was almost 60 years old. A little 1.5 story war home, brick home, and it was cute. It was cozy. It was beautiful in my mind. Now my mom helped me move into the house, and she was calling my dad, telling him what a huge mistake I had made, because in her eyes, she didn't see the gem that I knew that I'd purchased. I knew it just needed a little bit of TLC, a couple of paint colors, some new furniture, and my special touch. After fixing it up for a few months, and not that it was perfect, but I did what I could on the budget that I had. I was quite proud of the house that I had created, and realized how much I enjoyed doing it and just wanted to be there doing more. So I started looking into going back to school and pursuing that, pursuing design, pursuing decorating. And when I came across home staging as a career, I spoke with my real estate agent that I'd used about it, and she had some positive things to say. Based on what she knew about me, she thought that I'd excel at that career. So I started looking into it more and more, and the more I learned, the more I knew this was for me. And so about a year later, I officially opened the door to my home staging company, Beyond the Stage Homes. And the first couple of years were interesting because I was working in a market that hadn't even heard of home staging for the most part. Nope, I don't do home staging. I've never had to do that with my listings. I don't know what you're talking about. People can just come in and they can visualize things, and they don't need to do anything. They can just remove some things and you're good. Why would you need to paint your walls to sell your house? Why do you need to fix up your house to sell it? I got a lot of pushback from a lot of real estate agents, from a lot of homeowners. I'd go to parties and people would say, "What do you do for a living?" I'd say, "I'm a home stager." And they'd look at me like I had two heads and say, "What the heck is that?" And I said, "I help people sell their houses." "What, are you a real estate agent?" No, I'm a home stager. I help with the preparation of the house to sell it." "You have to prepare your house for sale?" "Well, what do you have to do to prepare your house for sale?" I dealt with a lot of questions and a lot of cross-eyed looks from a lot of different people. I dealt with questions from my friends and family as to why I would give up a corporate job to be in business for myself. I was essentially broke for the first little while because I invested the money into my business. Now, I made my fair share of mistakes along the way. And it's one of the reasons why I decided to launch this training program, because I want to assist anyone else that wants to get into this business, that wants to pursue their passion, and help you to do it by giving you all the tools that you need to be successful a heck of a lot sooner than I was. I know where I stumbled, and I know where I could have used some extra support, and that's why I've redesigned the training program to create SLS Academy's Home Stager Training Program to become a real estate staging professional. So here's the deal. Is it easy? No. Will you regret it? Absolutely not. Will you love every day? I guarantee it. I don't know that I can say enough good things about it. Is it about decorating the houses? I get asked all the time, what do you prefer to do? Vacant stagings, consultations, occupied stagings. They all come with their fair share of rewards, and they all come with their fair share of challenges. I can't say that there's one that I prefer over another, but I can tell you that the feeling's always the same. Knowing that you belong somewhere, knowing that you're helping people, knowing that you played your part in the sale of their house. So if you have any questions about the training program, please feel free to contact us. We'd love to talk to you. You can email us at info@slshomestaging.com, and we can even set up a time to chat if you're interested. I'd love to help you to pursue your career, so be sure to get in touch with us today. In the meantime, feel free to browse around our website and let us know if you have anything that you'd like to see in the future, if you have anywhere that you would like to see an in-class provided, or if you're interested in signing up for our online program, which will be coming soon. As a final, before I sign off here, I just wanted to say that I apologize if you've heard a little bit of noise in the background. I foster cats as well as part of one of my little hobbies on the side, and they are quite active this evening, but I wanted to get this post done so that you can pursue your career. So I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to joining you on your journey, and look forward to being a part of changing your life forever. Thank you.